and the trauma bond and all that. But uh, for me, I'm not gonna feel empathy for someone. I mean, like, I've watched C do some horrendous shit and try to fuck with me and do setup type shit. I firmly believe done in there before I ever left there and didn't realize it. And then here for sure, and false hoax calls that took real agents off her daughter's case, hoaxes across the board. Um, and I don't. Um, what watching what I've seen over the years, and what I know back here, and what I've experienced, what I've dealt with those people as neighbors. I'm telling you, what you're seeing ain't what you're seeing. It ain't. Not even close to what you think you're seeing. Uh, um, but I'm not gonna feel. Um, here's the thing, everybody's like, well, kids come back to it. Look, I'm at a point to where now I know that she was, like, I believe all these others, and I believe that she was hitting summer. I believe that, um, yeah, and there's things, it's like, there's things there. So for that type of abuse, I got zero on it, and I don't want to hear somebody tell me that maybe that's their version of love, or care. They still do care or love in their own way. I mean, it's like Andy beat me, or tell me you want to murder me, or trying to murder me, or literally like, hope you die, bitch, whatever the hell it was, and then turn around 3 seconds later and tell me he loves me, right? And then Trauma Bond says you miss you, but the thing is, that's their version of, right? They think they do that in their own ways. Maybe they do. Who the fuck really knows? But I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I hope the kids come back, and I hope that the house is. But and I really do think in her own way, she cared because the boys really. I mean, she'd take them out, do activities, free ones because Dawn really was like always with the money, situation, and so she would find free activities, but a lot of that was to also run around herself, which I get that too. You're trapped in a box, right? Freaking abusers have you trapped in a damn box. I get it, but when I know that stuff wasn't best, and I know that I trust other people more than I trust them for sure, and they're telling me that they witnessed abuse and violence against some or others. Nope. I don't care how drunk you get on camera and say that, or that the house should be fixed up for or returned to. I'm not gonna do it. I have no empathy there, and I don't. Nope. And I really doubt that any of the kids will ever come back. Uh, but I don't doubt my community and neighbors and things. They say they were witnessing violence against Summer and the others, and you know, maybe the only way they did love, right? It's their own, even be, like I said, that's not. And then, I understand the pressures one's under, whatever, and then that might make substance abuse worse because from where I stand, it has gotten a hell of a lot worse in ways down there uh, since last year. But, maybe some of that is reactive violence and things from her own abuse, right? Could very well be. Because let's be real, these monsters do. I mean, you have to find ways to survive them, I guess, or outlast them, or, and they very much, especially with lengthy periods around them, you can and will get rub off of some varieties, but generally not violence, right? But maybe with her life she's led prior, and who knows what the truth that is, because, like I said, Jello, right? But um, I know she's not had the easiest upbringing, so maybe she's never known any different, and that's whatever. But without a whole lot of things in play, counseling is there. I mean, I don't, like, maybe she's angry at Dawn and it takes it on the kids, type of shit, right? Because she don't know how to, she's never had a healthy environment or examples in her whole life. And hell, maybe I'm wrong. But I'm telling you, there's just too many, including A2, that say that they're mean to. And that I'm just, look, it's too much of a risk and chance for me to ever put them back there in that situation. Um, but honestly, in person, and the boys were handed over me. So, well, they're in a better place. It really was just like watching when they dump dogs at church or wherever else up and down the roads all the time. It was no different, really. I mean, there was some sadness. I think the one day Candus really did seem down about it, but I see more emotion there with the loss of the boys than I did with some are in ways, but now maybe, so many things are in play. But she is very much a victim of Dawn's abuse, and that's fact. By paying attention to all these panels and things, and the way he treats and talks to, and all that, I mean, very much is. And I can tell you he is. I've seen the bruises and shit myself. I've seen behavior. I mean, and like, out of all the years, you always hear the kids, like, yeah, dad's being mean to mom again. It's never mom's doing whatever again today, It's always dad's being mean. And you can hear it, you can see it, man. Well, that's the thing, nurse. I mean, each one of the kids exhibited traits of the same too. Like, so even, and I know for a fact there was drinking occurring the entire time. Summer was, in utero. Though we didn't know, none of us knew she was pregnant. So. Until they come carrying her little car seat in a snowstorm. And it's like, what the fuck? The whole community was like, huh? And I got those messages posted over on my Facebook. Like that exact moment in time. It was I and other neighbors and them. Because they're like, did you just see his shit? I was like, what shit? And they're like, they just come in carrying a car seat. Holy shit. And then it took her a few days to finally be like, oh yeah, we got a baby over here. I was like, yeah, I heard, but I didn't know. I didn't want to be nosy. You know? Drone, I am absolutely in no way reaching out to her. I have no need to speak to her again for the rest of my life. Not for any reason. I'm a one and done type of person, and that was too much, and this has literally got to do with her own missing child, and then to traumatize mine, to screw with me and mine, to do the setup shit, the waiting on it money instead of summer, trying to have me change stories, all this other shit that was done. Hell no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. She's a big girl. And all her playing and all her bullshit and all that led to whatever. And I'm sorry, not sorry, with the first day instead of all the nonsense. It could have literally been as simple as, look here, officers, I know everything is hot shit in our past. I know DCS about look, but please just help us find someone. Just tell them the truth, even if it meant the other four, even if it meant everything was gone, even if it meant jail time, even if it meant anything, just to get Summer safe and to do whatever it took. You literally should have just stood up and been like, here's the truth, here's whatever. But instead, then to be more interested in playing games and all the bullshit. Instead of even paying attention to basics like where the footprints, what about the dogs, what about the. And it seems like, honestly, I mean, I'm not going to do it. And after what's been done to us and me personally by that since, and her even helping my abuser skis on us and do shit and everything else in line for him, and play games with us and thinking that's cute, and being the reason videos were still on Facebook or now and all the stuff y'all have no idea about. No, she can contact bells to reach out to. No, I ain't it, and I ain't buying it, and I'm not listening to no more Jello or con games or acts or routines or skinwalking. Did y'all see Purse Walled a while back? Anybody see that? Anybody catch that? Yeah, that's what I thought. And still willing to play with the adult toy bullshit. Still in the thick of it. Playing games and setups and all that crap. So no. Well, and that's been away from D, mind you. So to say that D was behind all that, you'd be mistaken. Look at what she's still doing, and he's not there. So no need for the rest of my life. And yeah, Lisa, like, nobody in the neighborhood, we're like, holy shit, did you see that? Yeah, Tessie, you may be, but if you want your other kids back, you knock a tail off. Stop all the drinks and drugs and crap, and then try to do some sort of correction for lifelong things that really have occurred to her. That really are. I mean, she really is abused in things. It's, but she's still playing games. She's still bullshitting. And she's still all about the drinking. So, no, not gonna make excuses for that. Um, Kirsten, I don't have any one theory or anything. I mean, there's a bunch of things I think and puzzles I work through every day, and if I knew, we wouldn't be here. Like, it would have literally been like, hey, like 6:09.30 p.m. But I, like everybody else, have no freaking clue. I mean, I have more pieces, parts, information, whatever, but all of us are pieces for law enforcement feds, right? And it's them who hold the answers. But in myself and what I hold, I still brain on fire every day, wondering what the hell happened and whatever. But I do think foul play is certainly involved, or somebody took her. I do not think that she wandered off into the woods like Winnie the freaking